my name's Kim Ingleby from Energised Performance, and this is Paul, one of the Energised coaches, and this is Karen, one of my top clients, I think, who runs regularly, has done 10Ks and 2 half marathons? Yeah. Yeah, and Paul, have you done any half marathons?
Not yet.
Not yet, we're going to sign him up. There's a Bath half marathon next year, I reckon. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're just going to run through a few drills that are going to help you improve your speed and strength for running. And this is going to be linked with the body fit issue. So if you buy that magazine, this will also help with your running speed. From the back of it, we're going to do some running pyramids as well. But for today, we're just going to run through the drills. I'll assume that you're not injured, and these guys have also warmed up. So make sure that you've done a 10 to 15-minute warm-up before you do these drills. And if you're not sure, then do ask us about any of the drills before you do them. We're going to do 1 set of each of the drills, but I'd recommend that you do 3 sets, and you want to choose a distance that's about 10 meters to do the drills in. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to start with single leg balance exercises. So it's really important that both of your legs are equally balanced when you run to avoid injury. So we're going to get Karen and Paul to stand onto one leg. Now the ground is a little bit uneven, so if they are wobbling around, then I'll let them off. So as they stand on one leg, they're going to engage their lower core, bring their arms up to a running position and go into that movement. Okay, as they're doing that, what I'm looking for is that their lower core is pulled in nice and tight, hips are balanced, and the leg is moving evenly with a good strong balance in that static leg. They are very serious today. Normally they are not this serious. Okay, so changing legs, guys. So you do that for about 30 seconds on each side. See if they can coordinate it. Oh, Paul's lost the coordination today, but that's okay.
Got it.
Okay, so just to be really mean and challenge their balance, we're going to change legs, because I think for both of them that's the better leg. So they're going to change onto the other leg, and they're going to try it with their eyes closed. So this means that they need to go a little bit slower, and they have to really pull their lower core in to engage all those muscles. So we'll just see what happens. So close your eyes, guys, and see if you can balance that. Okay, so this drill is really effective to improve your balance, proprioception and stability. You can stop now. So I would highly recommend that you do that, and you can try it on a stability disc or a Boso as well. So that one's a good one to start with. Did it get you thinking about the muscles? Yes. Okay, so now think about the upper body and the arms, because a lot of people forget about running and using their arms at the same time. So you're going to just stand in a static position, knees nice and relaxed, have your hands relaxed but closed, and 90 degrees, just moving your hands back and forth with your tummy muscles switched on. So you want to go back to a 90-degree angle and then bring it forwards to there. So you're moving forwards and back, not too far forwards because that's wasting energy. Lift your chests up and then try and increase that speed, so you allow a little bit of movement from here, but your upper body remains nice and strong. So they're going to do that as strong as they can for about 30 seconds. Now you can add a light weight to do that to improve your strength and control. And you're watching that your hands don't cross over the center line of the body or come up too high or down too low, because all of that will waste energy and can cause your hips or your shoulders to rotate, which could cause injuries. Okay, a little bit quicker. Lift the chest up a little bit more. Good, and relax. So can you feel that sort of mobilizing into this area? Yeah. And can you feel your tummy muscles working? Yeah. They're saying yes. I'm not sure. But they're good models for me today. So that's a couple of exercises that I'd start with just on the spot. From there we're going to run through a few exercises to build power and strength. So we're going to do high knees, heel flicks to start with. So all you're going to do is run out short, sharp steps, lifting your knees up as high as you can, remembering to use your arms. So you're going to do high knees for the 10 meters and then jog back. As I said, you do it 3 times, but for today, to keep the clip short, we're just going to do it once, okay? So it's not a race, you two. There are no prizes in this session, but just high knees, nice and quick, okay? Yeah. Ready? Go. So heads up, using the arms, Good, well done. Gently out of it and then jogging back. So you're looking for a balance between the knees and the arms being used. Excellent. Okay, so now going into heel flicks, same again. Keep it nice and short, keep the body lifted. So there's a tendency with heel flicks to drop the body forwards. Okay, off you go. Heads up, keep using the arms, Paul. That's your football training, keeping you with the hands down. Good. Okay, so jogging back. So what that's doing is high knees building the strength and power in the quads and the glutes, heel flicks waking up your hamstrings, and both of them making sure that the core is active. From that, if you've done the 3 sets and you've done the warm-up, you'd be feeling ready to go into a forward jump. Okay? So you're going to land with the weight into the heels and the glutes and make sure your tummy muscles are pulled in, using your arms to give you power. Again, not a race. As I said, these guys know what they're doing, so I'm quite happy that if you watch them, you're going to get a good idea of good technique and what to do. So jumps all the way for the 10 metres. Let's go. That was a stick, not something breaking. Excellent. It's not a race, but Karen, my client, is beating Paul, my coach. This is okay, but Paul is showing very, very good technique. Excellent, well done. Okay, so jogging back. So if you've done that 3 times, after all the drills that we've started with, you'd definitely be feeling it, I think. Yeah? So from the jumps, which are building power and strength, you go into the hops. So you're going to hop on your right leg, 10 metres, and then hop on your left leg, 10 metres. With the jumps and the hops, if you've got any injuries or any niggles, then do make sure that you maybe don't jump so high and you always land with soft knees. Any knee problems, I check with doctor or physio before you do the hops. You guys are both fine, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah. So when you hop, use your bum as well. So you're creating power from the hop. Ready? Go. Heads up. So what I'm going to look for as well is, are they collapsing out through the hip? Is one side more powerful than the other? Okay, so that's the right side, jogging back. Okay, coming into the left side. So nice and balanced. They're already laughing, I can tell. Oh. So if you're looking from behind, I can see that there's less balance, particularly with Karen, so there's a slight collapse out through the hip. So with the strength exercises, which are in different YouTube clips, we can help to stabilise that, which will reduce injury. Okay, jogging back. So give me some feedback, guys, from the jumping. Can you feel the difference, particularly with the hops, with an imbalance?
Left one I felt was better. I think that's from football actually, because that's my supporting leg.
Okay, yeah, interesting. And for you?
Yeah, I could definitely feel that was a weaker side, less balance.
So if you did these drills regularly, do you feel it would help your speed, combined with maybe some strength exercises like single leg squats, a bit more core? Yeah? Okay, so we're nearly there, we're 2/3 of the way through, so stay with us. And maybe you could write this down if you don't have an iPhone, so that you can take it out and use it in the park and do it yourself with a friend. So we've got 2 left, so you're going to do the side steps, crossing over both ways, so you're actually going to do it that way. And if you can include your arms, that would be good, because it's going to get your obliques in, and then we're going to finish with the bounds. Okay, so if you both side step, facing that way, tummy buttons switched on, so from that centre point, make sure it's nice and active. Okay, let's go. Now these 2 are pretty coordinated, but some people find the crossover quite difficult, so you could just sidestep if you found the crossover was a little bit difficult to coordinate. So now you're going to face me and do the same going the other way. And again, football skills, and Karen being used to the drills, they're making it look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. Right, so bounds. Both of you happy with bounds? So you're trying to get the knee nice and high as you go into the bound, and jumping up onto the ball of the foot. If you're tight in your calves, you don't have good core strength, then just go low intensity, so you're just doing that movement without the lift, but these guys are perfectly fine to add in that lift. So bounds 10 metres, off you go. Heads up, keep your arms in a nice strong position. So as you can see, if you're watching that, Paul's arms stay nice and good, and you can see the coordination with Karen with the bounce shows that the arms maybe when she tires become a little less functional, so that's something that I would work on. So those drills, even though we've broken it down and we've only done one set, do you feel like you've done something? Yeah? So we'll be doing those drills 3 times with no real rest. We might throw in a few planks as well, just to engage that core area and make it really strong. And then from that you would go into a variety of different speed exercises. You could do a speed pyramid, you could do a speed drop set. There's loads of different speed drills you could do to improve your overall time and increase your base sort of speed as you go running. If you log on to our website, energisedperformance.com, then you'll find out how to do all of those. But for today, I'm not going to make these guys do a speed set. But if we did, what I would do today is I'd make them sprint for 15 seconds out of the drill, jog back, and then sprint for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds, 45 seconds, 30, 15. So we do a pyramid after we've done the drills, and because they're fit, we probably do it 3 times. We might even manage to do it 4 times. And that would feel, once they've done a cool down of 15 to 20 minutes and done a good stretch session, like they'd had a good workout, even though it wouldn't take that long. So I highly recommend that you put that into your training if you want to improve your speed, strength and overall fitness for 5, 10k, half marathon, triathlons, football, anything, all really useful. So thank you very much, Karen. Thank you very much, Paul. Log on to the website, energisedperformance.com. Thank you very much.